Welcome back to Eleanor Media, everyone. Today is the 16th, and the Gators are facing Eleanor Roosevelt High School. Eleanor Roosevelt is coming in at
2-1.
2-1, and Lab is 5-1, with their own loss coming last week during 4 games and 5-day stretch. They went 3-1 during that stretch, which was really good, as they were down a lot of players. Amelia was out for 3 of the games sick, and Shu Ying had ankle scare at the beginning of the stretch. And now it seems like every Gator is in the gym, but there are still some suffering from sickness. The flu is going around. Landina came to school late today because she was very sick, but she had to be here for her team.
Yeah, it's the same thing with boys basketball too. Later on, you'll see a lot of players are getting sick because of the flu and all the colds and sore throats and coughs and all that other stuff that comes around during winter. But we're doing our best to try to avoid it all. It actually knocked me out last week, so my apologies for missing those last 2 games. But
Yeah,
you had
seriously, it's a problem.
I will. You were there. Dylan was there. I should have. Noah was there. Dylan was there. I'm sure it was great. And more importantly, the Gators won both of those games I missed. So hopefully I'm not.
Nick is away because the boys have a away game at Seward, I believe. And so we have Cecily things that for us to her.
Yeah, and that's a big game for the boys too. They're big. Seward's at the top of their standing. Seward's basically the girls' version of Hunter. So like the best team, one of the best teams anyway. So that's a big game for the boys.
Landina, I wanted to star her from that entire 4-game stretch. She set a new career high in points scored in the 3rd game of 24, and then had 12 points before the end of the 2nd in the next game. And so she has had a great stretch. She brought her average points per game to 8.8, which, as a power forward whose biggest contribution to the team is her amazing defense, it's pretty good for her. She's also coming in at 59 rebounds on the year, which is over twice the next person.
Yeah. Now taking a look at the Eleanor Roosevelt High School Huskies, their best players seem to be Samara Greenberg coming in and scoring 14 points. Emma, who scores 7.6 points a game, and Jezelman, who averages 8.3 points a game. So some of their top scorers.
The starting 5 for the Gators is Brooke Goldberg, Lindina Yamaratai, Jane Rosenthal, Shu Ying Chen, and Una Patel. What I was saying before, when my mic wasn't working, was that Lindina had a great stretch over the 4 games and setting a new career high of 24 points scored, and had a great game over the next one. And Lindina, as I'm saying, that knocks the tip out, so it will be Huskies ball.
We see that a lot.
No, it's Gator ball.
We see that a lot. The tip always seems to be knocked out.
Una for 3. No good. Brooke fighting for the rebound, but can't come up with it.
Both these teams seem to have similar size advantages. We see that a lot. Usually the Gators aren't outmatched via the sizing.
Lance, one of the games you missed, the Gators went up against a girl who was like 7 feet tall.
Oh, really?
And
yeah.
Every time a Gator would take a shot, she just smacked it out of the air.
Yeah. No, there was someone like that on Clinton last year, as we see Shen take free throws here.
That was a foul on Brooke Goldberg. That's her first foul of the game.
Gators on a heavy fouling team. They're at the line a lot, but they don't give a lot of fouls.
And those are both made. And Huskies are doing full court defense right now, which usually does not work against the Gators. And it does right there as Brooke steps out of bounds with the ball.
Yeah.
So seem forced.
We went over the starting 5 for the Huskies, or the Gators. The starting 5 for the Huskies: 22 Shen, 1 Wallash, 21 Emma, 24 Greenberg, and 13 Anya.
Huskies moving the ball around really well right now. They have a 2-0 lead in this game. Gators putting on good pressure, moving the ball around, and Landina, her defense shines again as she steals that. Shu taking the lane through the corner. Brooke is pressured and loses the ball again. That's another turnover on Brooke. Shu steals it back. That doesn't get to go. Shu fakes the three. Not taking a shot right now.
Yeah, this Husky defense seems to be giving the Gators some issues.
Una. Good! Amazing floater by Una. That's that hook shot.
Yeah, Una's really just been one of the unsung heroes so far for the Gators this season. They have been able to dribble the ball so well. They haven't caused turnovers, and it really just seems like they've been in the middle of everything in rallies for the Gators as Brooke gets the turnover right there.
Looks like the Gators are trying to. Brooke, another steal. Passing the Shu. Takes a wide open three. No good. Jane gets the rebound, puts it up. Not good. Huskies driving down. Errant pass, and it is saved by number 1, Walsh, and they take the three. No good. That was a lucky bounce for the Gators. That could have easily gone in.
That was Margaret who came up, number 1 who came up with that save in the corner there.
Both teams have been playing very good defense. I wasn't expecting the Huskies to come in playing full court. That was unexpected. Usually you don't see that played against the Gators a lot. They're a pretty good team at moving the ball around.
Yeah, the Huskies definitely haven't played as many games
Whoa.
as
Hello?
that shot's missed, and 21.
It
Emma.
looked like the Husky player just grabbed Shu and tackled her to the ground. No foul call.
That was Emma who scored that point, but those points to give the Huskies a 4-point lead. And the Huskies have only played 3 games this season. The opening day they got killed by Hunter. They lost 52-12. Then they returned the favor, killing Bard 52-14. And then their third game was postponed against Chelsea. And then they recently beat up on Richard Green High School of Teaching, who the Gators also found immense success against. So
yeah, as you were talking, Lindina picked up her first foul of the game.
pass into
Good job by Brooke Goldberg to force a traveling.
Leia, number 15, being subbed on for Brooke now.
Yeah, Leah has been one of the highlights of the Gators' young stars. She's even got herself a starting spot one time.
Here's a 3 from Margaret, and it won't go.
And here we're going to see why Leah is so good. She handles the ball extremely well, and she plays with such great intensity.
And to say she's a master on defense as a freshman would be an understatement.
And Lindina gets fouled. 2 shots.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gators off to a bit of a disappointing start, but that can quickly be turned around.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes and 11 seconds into the game, and only 8 points have been scored. 9 now as Lindina makes that, and that was a foul on number 13, and Nina.
Lindina misses the second one. Jane with the rebound. Shoes up top. They play cat. Her and Una play catch. Into Jane now. Una has the open 3. Won't go. Clinks it off the rim. Here comes Greenberg with a pass into Emma. Emma can't get the shot. And it's turned over. Timeout here.
I think the Gators are. What I assume Ferrari told the Gators is that they just have to make better passes. I mean, they're moving the ball around, but they're not always finding the right man, right woman. They're not finding that open shot. And then when they do make a good pass, it goes out of bounds.
Yeah,
And so if they can just clean that up, I mean, they're a great shooting team. They're a great finishing team. They just need to clean up that one aspect.
And some of that is because of the Huskies' defense, which looks to be impressive early, like that. As Margaret comes up with the steal and turned over by shooting, but yeah, it doesn't take a lot for them to get things going.
Landina's fouled again, so she'll get 2 more shots. That was also 13. Landina misses her first, but
so she's 1 for 3 so far today in free throws.
makes her second, so she's at 2 points on the day.
Uno with the other Gators basket. Margaret up top passes it in to Emma. And the girls are fighting for it on the floor.
Is that intensity we talked about. You saw how Leah just dived in there and snatched it away.
Yeah.
You can't teach that.
No, you can't.
Shoot, driving down the court herself. Good pass to Landina, and she's fouled again. That one looked like it hurt a little, and she'll get 2 more shots. Landina will have taken 6 foul shots in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That one goes. She has a chance to tie it up here. Gators are down by 1. And she does. Bounces in, out, and back in.
Yeah, sometimes when you're struggling to score a basket, free throws just are so useful, and they're seen as freebies.
I know how much you care about free throws, Lance.
Yeah, no, they're important. They really are.
And that is a foul on Landina.
That was Anya attempting to take the shot.
Landina kind of bodied her.
Yeah.
That's Landina's second foul of the game, but the scoreboard has it as her first. Six to 7 now.
Una and Shu really have combined as the two Gators to take the ball up the court for them. Feels like.
As you say that, Una travels.
Yeah, no, but they're doing a lot of passing to each other on the 3-point line. They're taking the ball up the court a lot. So kind of a new duo we saw. Shu comes up with the turnover on a bad bounce pass. And now she returns the favor and turns it over right into the hands of Sean. Sean looking for something to do, and it's off the leg of Leia. And it'll be Husky ball. Pass into the paint to Anya, and a whistle's blown.
That
travel.
Was absolutely beautiful defense by the Gators. They forced the traveling, and when she put up the shot, Landina just blocked it. Sure, Ferrari liked what he saw there.
Yeah. Shoot with the ball, puts up a floating shot, almost got smacked on the wrist, won't go. And it's Margaret coming up. The rebound. Pass over, wide open. Greenberg for the 3. Connects, that's good. First 3-pointer of the game for either team. And now the Huskies go up by 4 with 2:55 to go.
In the first quarter.
And there's another turnover from the Gators. It was Anya. Drives to the basket, puts it up on Leah, and shot won't go. However, Margaret gets the ball. That won't go. Shot around the 3-point line. Another shot, and it's Anya again. This time getting it to go.
Those were just two really bad passes from the Gators.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to compliment my team as much as I can, but it was, and that's the third one.
Yeah.
It was one bad pass to give them the ball, then it was a second bad pass trying to get out of the paint, which let them score there. And then
Yeah.
and then if she didn't travel there, that would have been a third one. But luckily, the Gators got the traveling call. Let's go, Logan.
Yeah, it feels like the Gators are doing some desperate passing here. I mean, they're down by 6, and you don't want to let things get away from you. And there it is again. But this is just a little bit rushed, and it feels like the ball is just being thrown everywhere.
And Amelia and Logan are on the court now.
Here's Greenberg, and it's stolen by Lindina. Another turnover. It's just turnover city right here. No team is even advancing into the paint. Amelia with the throw over.
Amelia, great rebound there. But another bad pass gives Huskies the ball.
Number 22, Shannon, being subbed on to the court in favor of 21, Emma. The Gators are going to have a lot to talk about after this 90 seconds passes, Noah.
Yeah, their defense has been great and their offense has been great when it's just shooting or finishing. But they've only scored 6 points because every time they get the ball, they give it to a Husky.
Yeah.
It's like they're passing it to them on purpose.
Right. And then the Huskies are just going back and returning the favor, and that's why this game is only a 6-point deficit. But Shu being subbed on back here. But yeah, this is probably one of the worst starts the Gators have gone off to all season. It's good that it's not coming against a team like Clinton or Hunter.
Yeah. Leah misses her first shot. She has one left. And she makes it. Cuts the deficit to 5.
Yeah. Margaret tips the rebound, so it'll be Gator possession.
I know I doubted the full court press when we started, but it seems like it's really working for the Huskies.
Yeah, there's another turnover. This is a strategy that has worked spectacularly for the Huskies so far today. I mean,
Gators are not passing the ball well, and when there's this full court defense, they have to pass the ball, so they're forcing these turnovers.
Oh, this is a good team. I mean, we were watching them during warm-ups, and yeah, we know we lost. They got killed by Hunter, but
layup by Shu to go cuts the lead to 3 with less than a minute in the first quarter. This might be the momentum the Gators need.
Yeah, force a turnover here. Get a stop. Amelia fights for the rebound.
Yeah,
and comes up with it. Husky ball, Greenberg to throw it in. And it's another turnover.
Good defense by the Gators again to force that.
Another full court press. Shu bails right through it. Passes it, and now it's into Amelia in the paint to Lindina. That's good.
Great. The Gators moved the ball around well. They made the passes they need to, and Lindina finished.
So the Gators go from down 6 to down by 1. 19 seconds to go. And they'll most likely get another chance at scoring, and the ball's knocked around. Amelia comes up with it. And it'll be green ball. Full court press. Gators are probably going to look for some version of a beater buzzer. And it's to Lindina. Shot's too strong. Shoot now. The deep three. No, can't get it to go. There's the buzzer. There's the first quarter. So after a little bit of a disaster of a start, the Gators pulled it within one. No, what do we think?
They brought it back there. They slowed it down.
Yeah.
Shu is a great player at playing fast. She's a super fast pace and she can handle it,
Mhm.
but many Gators cannot. And so when Shu's moving fast, Una's moving a little bit slower, but still very fast. And then the other players are not moving at the same speed. It really discombobulates the Gators and they're doing whatever, you know?
Right. Yeah.
But when everyone is on the same page, which is what the Gators are so good at because they're such a good team and they have that great chemistry, it leads to plays like that one we saw where there were 4 passes where Amelia passed it to Lindina to finish.
Mm.
And that was just what you need to see from the Gators every single time because that has worked all season and it will continue to work deep into the playoffs when they make it there.
Another thing to address too, we mentioned this before, the full court press from the Huskies. The Gators are going to have to try to find a way to just break that up. And it really seems like Anya and Margaret are just right in the middle of that on Shu.
Yeah, they're they are putting 2 men on Shu and it's working because Shu isn't passing the ball. She's trying to take it herself. And then when she gets stopped, she's forced to make a bad pass. And I'd like to see the ball move around a little bit more early and to almost catch the Huskies off balance.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in, getting ready to start the second quarter, Gators just down by 1 here. Kicking it off against Eleanor Roosevelt High School. Gators looking for their 6th win of the season. Huskies looking for their 3rd. That's just because they played less games. Starting 5 for the Gators emerge here to start the second quarter, and it looks like it'll be Leah, Una, Amelia, Lindina, and Shu. On the opposing side, Greenberg, Emma, Margaret, Shen, and Anya. Ooh. Bit of a hard spill there from Anya.
Look, Shu. Looks like a carrying call on Leah, so that'll be a turnover again, and Huskies have possession. Good defense, block that shot.
They're coming in here for Leah. 7:35 to go. Husky ball. Bounce pass in to Anya, and no.
Again, great pressure by the Gators to force a traveling call. Huskies continue the full court press as well as it's been working. And if they can just pass the ball all the way to, if they could just get a good pass to the paint, there's no one there.
Yeah.
I mean, Amelia's wide open in the paint. They could just throw it up and get it to there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Turnover there is a little bit of some miscommunication from Shu and Brooke.
That a deep 2 goes.
That was Emma.
So 11-14, Gators down by 3. That hook shot by Una does not go.
Emma races it down court, passes it to Greenberg. Over to Margaret. Takes a three,
Traveling
but
ball.
that's good, but a whistle is blown. Gator ball.
Shu doesn't take that shot. Una does from the corner. No good.
We haven't seen Shu take a three so far today.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Every time I know she has taken a three.
That was rejected by Amelia. Emma went to put it up. Amelia's hands greeted her about halfway there. Smacked the ball out of bounds. Emma puts up the shot. That's good. So things going the Huskies' way to start the second quarter. Full court press again. Nearly another turnover. Brooke. And now that is a turnover. It was Anya. And now it's Lindina coming up with the steal.
I mean, Lance, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like Brooke was just trying to pass it to her.
Yeah.
Like, I know
mean,
obviously that's not what was happening, but that's
Yeah.
what it looks like at this point. The Gators just aren't making good passing
No, this
decisions.
is honestly a good time for a timeout. I mean, this is getting a little bit wild here as Emma makes the shot, and she has just been killing them this second quarter, partly because of the just bad plays like that, almost another turnover, and partly because of her height advantage. (18-11) now. Shu airballs the three. No, do you still see that kind of fast paced rhythm from Shu that some of the other Gators aren't able to keep up with?
A little bit. I think they're doing a good job at being on the same page right now. As Shu takes another three, that one doesn't go either.
.536 to go. Huskies have really remained with the same five throughout the game and turned over on a pass from Emma. Una races to the basket. Shot is blocked and recovered by Anya. Anya can't get it to go. Roar from the Gators bench.
Another beautiful block by Amelia.
Yeah.
Another sloppy pass from the Huskies, and now Gators turn over. Neither team has made good passes. And it looks like Lindina was fouled, but there's no call.
Yeah. No, with the Huskies, the trouble is coming in the paint, but with the Gators, the trouble is coming in transition. Like that, for example, with the Huskies, right? I mean, that's a pass into the paint intended for Anya.
And there were three Gators around.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you
No.
make that decision?
And then for the Gators, the problem is coming with what you're
That's
about to
what I
see
was
right
talking
here.
about.
Oh yeah, that's great. Lindina puts up the shot. It's in and out. Gets her own rebound.
Good job.
First points of the second quarter for the Gators.
And now what the Gators need to do is get a stop.
Yeah.
Because
Margaret for the three. Won't go.
Amelia has gotten a lot of great offensive rebounds, but I have not seen a lot of good defensive ones. The Huskies are getting too many chances, honestly.
Yeah, no, I mean, Greenberg and Anya are really just taking control in the paint.
What do you think Ferrari's saying over there?
I mean, I think there's some kind of game play on switch come in because what's happening right here isn't working, and it wasn't working at the beginning of the first quarter, and it got better at the end of the first quarter. But coming out here, I mean, the Huskies have outscored the Gators in this quarter so far, 7-2. So that can't continue, and there's only 4:25 left.
Yeah, I I'd say biggest thing for the Gators, they just need to make better decisions.
Yeah,
They're not making good decisions right now,
especially with the passing.
especially with the passing.
What about if you're the Huskies? What do you think?
Keep doing what you're doing.
Hmm.
I think the Huskies could stand to be a little bit stronger on defense, box out a little bit more when the Gators get into the paint.
Right.
But
Until then, they're fine.
but before that, they're doing great.
Yeah.
Lindina's taking a break now as both Amelia and Jane are in, which pushes Lindina out. Also on the court is Shu, Una, and Brooke. And that's another errant pass. Una saves it. Great pass into Amelia, though. Shu saves it and gives it to a Husky, and Brooke takes it away. You know, I'm in gym class with Brooke, and when Brooke wants the ball, she gets it. I mean, she will just go in there, and she doesn't care what she has to do. She will come away with the ball. And that's exactly what she did right there.
Her and Leah are like in that way. I feel like Leah is also on the ground a lot with the jump balls. She passes it to Una. Una for the open three. Won't. Emma the rebound, passes it to Margaret, and Una has it, and Margaret steps out of bounds. So Gator possession. .357 to go on the clock.
And that pass by Jane is just went straight to a Husky, and that's exactly what we're talking about. The Gators need to stop doing.
That was Rena with the interception. Now Anya can't make her deep two to go. Yeah, I mean, this is that was probably the most intense we've seen so far from the press defense, but you just kind of have to reconvene situation to situation. Amelia comes up with it. Hopefully the Gators can get some momentum going, but before they can, a whistle's blown.
Another carry by Leah.
Yeah.
She's done that twice this game.
Gators again, though, with how bad they played. They're only down by 6, so you know we know how quickly this team can turn.
Defense has not been bad. Gators defense has been the Gator defense we've seen all year. It's just their offensive decisions have just not been where we need them.
No. Greenberg passing to the paint to Anya. Whistles blown. There it is again. I mean, it's just they can't really seem to figure out this defense.
What are we doing?
Yeah, no,
I'm just getting frustrated watching this.
Yeah, that was that was Una throwing it into Jane, and then Margaret just came around the corner and took it right from her. And luckily, it didn't result in any points there. But now it's Huskies' ball again. Another chance to throw it in, get some points. They do to Margaret. Now into Rena, and another turnover. I mean, we've probably seen 30 turnovers this game.
We've seen more turnovers than shots taken.
Yeah. I mean, the 3-point factor for really both teams has just been eliminated.
There's been, I think, three or more than 5 threes taken this entire game.
And 3 of those have come from Shu, and they've all been misses.
Out to Una for 3. No good. Shu takes it out.
I mean, this is just great
Leah's
defense
wide
here.
open, but Shu takes it herself, and that's not good. But she's fouled, so she'll get 2 shots. Chance to make it a 4-point game. Lance, are you happy with what you're seeing?
I think it really depends if Shu makes these free throws or not.
Are you happy with what you're
I'm
seeing?
definitely not happy, and I'll speak a little more after the second free throw comes. And that one is missed as well. But to answer your question, Noah,
So we got the official stats.
yeah,
The Gators have taken 11 3-point shots this game.
Okay.
And made 0 of them.
Right. But yeah, you're gonna have plays where things go wrong. But it's just when you're running the same play again and again and again, and you're not fixing it. That's a recipe for a loss, and that's a recipe for more Husky points as Emma puts up the layup. And now the Gator deficit is almost 10 with 2 minutes to go until halftime. Like that, right? I mean, that
wasn't even a bad pass.
No.
Someone was fouled.
And I mean, Ferrari's just kind of sitting there with his arms crossed, like, what do I do? I mean, he's called the timeouts. That hasn't worked. It's really just this full court defense that has just absolutely swallowed them up today.
Again.
Leah loses the pass to Shen, puts it up. Margaret now, and too strong. Far yelling out, "You're not talking." Chen takes the 3. And I know we're giving the Gators a lot of criticism here, but it's such an unbelievably talented team of such great athletes and great people, and we know what they're capable of doing. We've seen it time and time and time again, and
that is true.
It's just a little
something complimentary about any player on this
absolutely.
team.
Shu takes the deep 3, connects. There it is. Shu Ying Chen the 3 cuts the Gator deficit to 5. Maybe that'll get the Gators going. Maybe that's the spark they needed.
Hopefully. Gators are playing good defense right now. Knocked away by Amelia. He saves it. Shu drives open lane. No good. Cannot finish. And that's not the momentum you want right now.
No. That was 30. Delato came up with the defensive help.
And Una's fouled.
Under a minute to go now. Number 13, Anya, being subbed onto the court here for the Huskies. See, even though they didn't score there, that's a great pass.
Will take her. Sorry, not Una. Lindina will take her 4th set of foul shots.
That's a great pass from Leah. She got it into the paint to Lindina, who was open, and Lindina quite couldn't execute, but still.
I think a major difference what we're seeing today versus what we've seen in the past is Una and Shu Ying aren't controlling the offense as much as they usually do.
Right.
One shot.
Yeah, and again, they've been coming up court, and there's the turnovers have just really eaten them alive.
And Amelia is fouled. And they're calling that a shot foul. So Amelia will get 2 shots.
Right back where we started. We actually... Margaret has a pass stolen by Leah. Leah drives to the basket, passes it to Una, puts it up for two.
Una comes up with a rebounding. You don't see that a lot.
Yeah. Gators have stuck as Shu takes the three air balls. Gators have primarily used the same 8 players today, and I don't think it's a crazy thing to, give some other players a chance that this isn't working, like Grant or some of the other freshmen that have succeeded so well to start their LMU career.
Um, I'd say keep your highest performing players out there.
I mean,
I
right,
mean,
but
you put a freshman who has only succeeded against very
bad.
you put a freshman who has only succeeded against very bad defensive teams out there against a team like the Huskies, and she'll just get overwhelmed, and it'll be a liability for the Gators. And that's a tech. So that is a technical foul on number 24. Shu misses the first shot.
Under 30 seconds to go. Second shot won't go either. And on top of those 2 free throws, Gators possession.
Lance, I know you love baseball. You wouldn't put a minor leaguer out there to face Paul Skeens in his major league debut, would you? Similar
No, but I
analogy.
think
And looks like a foul on number 22 for the Huskies.
But I mean, I feel like the question also becomes if you're not willing to put them out there against good teams, like at what point are you willing to give them that chance against good teams? Are you just going to let them sit there on the bench? 'Cause that's
Well, they're
not.
getting the time that they need to develop, and when they get bigger and stronger over time, then I think it'll do good for them. I mean, Lendina didn't get playing time like this her first year on the team,
Yeah,
and now she's starting every game. So, I mean, things change, and you just need to give the development time process. I mean, it's shown throughout history it works.
yeah. Margaret's just going to heave it here from half court, and no points. So that's the end of the first half. Gators come back a little bit, down 4, 23-19, and they are going to have a lot to talk about at halftime.
We can't play basketball at halftime because they get technical fouls now.
We'll be back for the second half.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to LMU Media. Lance Rosenstock and Noah Trencher here for the second half of hopefully a much better Gator basketball.
When I walked in, I took a break. I did a lap during halftime, and when I walked back in, um, when I walked back in, I said to Ferrari, "Did you talk about the passes?" And the look on his face was like that's all he talked about.
Yeah.
I mean, this game by both teams has just been terrible pass after terrible pass after terrible
Mhm.
pass. There's been more turnovers than shots taken this game.
Yeah.
There's been 18 shots taken, and I think more.
At least 30. At least.
Yeah,
Yeah, and another thing too, and I was talking to someone about this was with the press defense, what the Gators are doing is they're having Una and Shu Ying take the ball up, and then three girls right around the 3-point line, and they're not getting anyone in the paint. They're not getting anyone for the layups or the shots to
and the
the
majority of their points has been Lendina in the paint.
right, and free throws too. I mean, free throws have accounted for what, at least a good 20-25% of their points,
Yeah,
and they've missed some free throws too. But yeah, hopefully things pick up here. Starting five for them: Brooke, Una, Ladina, Amelia, and Shu Ying. Now, on the other hand, we talk about this some. If you're the Huskies, what do you think? No, what do you think you said during halftime? The passing
Um,
also.
they need to do better on offense.
Mhm.
They've had so much offensive opportunity due to the Gators' lack of playmaking that it is honestly bad that they only have 23 points.
Yeah.
I mean, they should have 30, 35.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, too, with you combine all that with how poorly the Gators have played so far, and you can say the same thing about the Gators too. Each team should have way more points than they do, but it's just been one of those types of days. Passes intercepted by Shu. Shu drives to the basket. One girl to beat, puts it up, can't get it to go. Husky ball, and that's Emma just plowing through the Gators, and it's Brooke now taking a shot down court to Shu. To Brooklyn Dina, beautiful spin move. And Ferrari yelling out, they're not talking, and they are. A deep three from Greenberg won't go.
Another three from the Huskies, and that's not good either. Brooke gets that rebound. Looks like she was going to slow this game down a little bit here.
See, this is good here, what they're doing. This is a lot better already.
Yeah, they're slowing. I mean, that didn't go, but they're slowing the game down really well.
And even though Shu missed that floating shot there, I mean, like the passes were controlled. It wasn't rushed. Brooke did a good job as Chandik does a good job and hits that jump shot. Gators now down by 6.
Great pass into Lendina. She puts it up, and that's no good.
6:20 to go.
Mid range doesn't go either. She gets her own rebound, and she's fouled.
Jane being subbed on for Amelia. You think it affects a team any way to have to switch basket after halftime? Like, I mean, I know they're the same basket, but just since they're on opposite sides of the court.
I've never really thought about it before.
Yeah,
Every team in the league does it.
because I know some players will just swear that they shoot better on one basket than another, whether that be the one closest to the gym door or the one closest to the office door over there.
I mean, a basketball court is symmetrical,
Yeah,
so I don't think it affects them too much. And Lendina is called with a traveling, so she'll get a turnover as the Gators are down by 8. 6 minutes in the third quarter to go.
and again, even though we haven't quite seen the point result, things are looking a lot better here. The Gators here, the passes just controlled, and it just seems like the team is moving at just more of a steady rate, and everyone's together. And I think the points are going to start to fall. Una Gets the ball off Shu's foot and travel. Margaret takes the ball up the court. Logan now subbed into the game.
Good block by Lindina, but she's called for foul. Gators could really use a missed free throw here. If they get it.
Crowd making a lot of noise here. And see, this is the press that we were talking about earlier. Owen has absolutely nowhere to go. They're being double teamed, and it's still going to be Gator ball. And the Eleanor Roosevelt coach is just absolutely directing every single Husky, and I think it's so beneficial, and it's so important. And Shu passes to a wide open Lena, puts it up. That's good. Gators in the 20s. Deficit has been cut to 6.
Another great play by Lindina.
A 3 from Chen won't go. Lindina, the rebound. Brooke, and a pass is off the hand of Chen, and they're fighting for it. 21 is on the ground. Blue ball. Ferrari yelling out, "We're folding under pressure." No, what do you think of that?
I think I just heard the most cliche Anthony Ferrari line I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Which was that we fought too hard for this.
No, I mean, and it's true. I mean, these girls are in here every single day, okay? But
not just every single day. They're in here morning
Yeah.
and night. Look behind her.
And I know we're talking a lot about the Gators, but I mean, really, just so much credit to this Huskies defense. They have just been superb, really have been, and they've stuck with the same stuff, right? I mean, they've just been so aggressive up front, and it's working, and they're not doing anything about it, and they're just keeping that and doing the same thing over and over again, and they're finding success. Shu gets around the defender, puts it up, won't go, gets her own rebound, and she's fighting for it. Whistle's blown. .454 to go. Shu hands it off to Lindina in the corner. Lindina spin move. Oh, and it's too weak. Huskies acquire the rebound. Now Lindina is a little wrapped up. I mean, he's right about that. If you just heard Ferrari on the stream saying, "I don't know why we're not communicating," I don't really hear much talking here.
No.
A 3 is too short. A layup is good. That was 21, Emma. The deficit is now 8. More press defense. Passing to Logan. Brooke misses the 3. Crowd still very much in it, and a pass in the paint is lost by the Huskies. A roar from the crowd. Logan down court, puts it up for 2. No, it's in and out. Gators just can't catch a break right now.
Huskies not taking the wide open three.
Yeah. .339 on the clock. Chen has an open three. No. Nice pass into Emma. Puts it up. That's good. And now the Huskies have their greatest lead of the day. They're up by 10.
I think something that's affecting the Gators right now is that they're
Ooh.
still very fatigued and tired from that sickness.
Yeah.
And I think like when you have the flu and your voice doesn't sound right
Right.
and you're tired, it affects your communication the most because you can still put 100% effort out there.
Mhm.
You can still try, but doing all that well talking is kind of like another level that the Gators might not possess right now because of that.
Right. And also, I feel like even after you have the flu and you're well enough to come to school and stuff, just physically you're just not quite 100%. It just takes a few more days to recover, and I think we're also seeing that here a little bit.
I talked to Amelia during halftime, and she did not sound great.
Mm-hmm.
She was coughing and sneezing and could barely take her practice.
Yeah, I mean, as students who go to the school, and we talked a little bit about this earlier, I mean, literally just everyone is sick, with whether it's the flu or the sore throat. And I really hadn't thought about how important that was from an athletic standpoint, girls basketball, boys
As
basketball.
you were talking about that, the Huskies intercepted another Gator pass.
And it's almost the fourth quarter, so something's just got to happen quick here. I mean,
A full timeout by Ferrari.
yeah, this is a necessary timeout here. I mean, the Huskies have had 6 players on the court the entire game, and it's really just been the same thing. So, just a little bit of a ugly scene here at the Swamp. But again, there's still time. Still over 11 minutes to play. Looking forward to the future a little bit here. Eleanor Roosevelt is going to be taking on Clinton on December 18th. So that'll be a fun matchup for them. Like we said, Eleanor Roosevelt 2-1, and the next 2 games are against some of the best in the league.
Something I want to just highlight for the Gators is that they have four players with at least 3 assists, 3 steals.
Mhm.
Sorry, and 3 players with at least 4 of them. And Landina and Shu both have 5. So they have been stealing the ball. They've been doing a great job on defense, which is why it's only a 10-point deficit. If they could just clean up the lack of communication and the sloppiness on offense, they could come back in this game in 5 minutes.
Oh, 100%. And, you talk about the steals. They've been great with the steals. It's just they're getting the steals in the paint. And then, 10 steps later at half court, they're giving it right back. So that's the issue. And I know I just talked about the Roosevelt upcoming schedule, but the Gators' next game is also against Eleanor Roosevelt. That will be happening on the 22nd, and I assume that'll be an away game.
It will not. It will be a home game.
Okay, it will be a home game.
Technically, today is an away game for the Gators, but it's in the Lab Museum United gym.
Yeah, and that's good for us. And then
you could tell by the Gators wearing green.
And I mean, here we go. Like, Ava hasn't seen any playing time yet today. I like this move because, it's a fresh player. It's a fresh set of opportunity.
And great defense by the Huskies, and it's another turnover.
Gators' schedule, I know you mentioned the whole sickness thing earlier, is going to be a little bit later. So they have that game on the 22nd. Then they don't play again until the 6th. So that's after the break. So that'll give everyone a chance to really recover. And that's against Hunter at Hunter Gym. So, I mean, that's just going to be huge for them. Shu gets the rebound and passes to Ava. Being blown.
What?
And I did not see a travel. I'm going to be honest, right there. And it was a travel. Not sure why. 2:27 to go on the clock, and you could hear a pin drop here as Emma misses Anya misses the shot. Ooh. And again, it's just another turnover, and Ferrari's standing there just gripping his hair, and now the Gators get it back. So that helps with some of the pain. Shu with the ball, drives to the basket. Shu to Logan. Logan for the two and for some momentum. Won't go. The Huskies. And it's blocked by Logan. Huskies get the rebound a couple times. Can't capitalize either. Third time's a charm. No. Ball goes out of bounds. .141 to go on the clock. Here in the third quarter. And the Gators are going to need some fourth quarter magic. And I really think they could do something. You know, I mean, a couple made shots, some nice passes, and they're going to be right back in this game. I really think so. And I'm not just saying that. I've seen the way this team plays before, and it doesn't take a lot to get them going. Chen elbows into Shu, and whistle's blown. Free throws coming here for Chen. The swamp gets loud. Trying to pump life into their Gators, and the first shot's good. So now it's an 11-point deficit as the Huskies bench is loud. They run it back again. This time a different result. The rebound is into the hands of Lindina. The Gators again. A pass over to Shu. Shu puts up the shot. That's good! First points in what feels like forever for the Gators. And of course, it's Shu Ying stepping into the spotlight. The Gators captain and delivering. And now a little bit of a funky pass. And let's see. Is it Gators ball? I think it is. Gators ball. So a basket and now a turnover. Luna throws it over to Shu. Shu for a second three of the game. It's in and out. Huskies comes up with the rebound. Shu on defense. The reverse layup isn't good. Leah fights for the ball. Lindina gets the rebound.
Yeah!
That's good. Gators on a 4-0 run. There's some in that paint work we were talking about. That was a great play. That was a great rebound. They're kind of starting to get noisy, and it's turned over into the hands of Lindina. Leah. She has the open three. Takes it. It's airballed. Lindina gets the rebound. Puts it up. That's good.
Yeah!
10 seconds to go on the clock. 11-point deficit has been cut to 5, 6, 5, 4, and I'm sure they're just going to heave it up here. They do.
Oh, the refs call a foul on Leah with half a second on the clock.
That was like a Hail Mary. The foul is on Greenberg, or was committed on Greenberg. Airballed. I said it earlier. It doesn't take a lot to get these girls going, and I think this is going to be the start of something. I really do. I think this fourth quarter is going to be special, guys.
And now a mistake from our board operator
Mm.
causes that shot not to count. And so 4 shots. 2 left. And that was just like, I mean, the team's
Yeah.
down Amory, their manager, and
I mean, that just can't happen. That's that right there. So now you're hoping this cost them just 1 point. But I mean, you know, it just cost them 1. Chen gets the rebound, puts it up. No. So a very interesting third quarter for the Gators. They get major life put back in them the last few minutes. Now, what do you think?
I think they need to score 6 points.
I think they need to score 7 points. Take the lead. Get this win. Improve to 6-1. Get on to this next game. We'll take a break for a second and we'll be back for the fourth quarter. All right, guys, here we go. 2 of the most exciting words in basketball. Fourth quarter. Gators down 6. Right here against the Eleanor Roosevelt Hawks. Coming in with a record of 2-1. And it's going to be Huskies ball to start. Noah, here we go. Right away, pass into the paint. A rejection from Lindina on the ground. Hawks get the rebound. Hawks get the position. And
Great defense by the Gators there. What?
how that's happened multiple times today. I'm just really not seeing that. I think that's the carry. But I don't know. I just
Leah's called if they're traveling.
okay.
Looks like she did take a couple more than 2 steps.
All right. Margaret get to open lane, and
Now 2 more shots for the Huskies.
Huskies, and we really saw in that third quarter, they have gotten more and more chances with the free throws, and they even got one because the clock team accidentally messed up and didn't put it on the didn't put it on the scoreboard, and they got an extra one, and it resulted in a point. So, you know. Lindina is really showing a lot of fight right now.
What?
I said Lindina is really showing a lot of fight right now, coming up with all those rebounds, and
Yeah, she definitely is. That's the same effort we see from her every game. And now
and it's just another travel, and it's just, I mean, I don't even know if this is on the players or if it's just the refs. Just I mean, Uno was right there. I didn't see anything, so you know. Did you see anything?
Um,
She-
I understand why the ref called it, but the Gators have had way, way too many turnovers this game,
yeah.
and they're only down by 6.
hmm
They can come back so easily.
I mean,
I just need to see a little bit of fight that tells me they want to.
and I think we have seen fight, and we've just seen it in two ways that we don't prototypically see it. You know, I mean, we were just talking about it right there with Ladina, but I mean, hey, 2 shooting shots away. This game's tied up, 2 threes. So, you know, I mean, in the blink of an eye, like we could be a minute from now and we could be screaming into our microphones. It's just the way the game works. Husky ball.
Lenina's foul, so she'll take her 9th and 10th free throw shot of the game. One could call her a free throw merchant.
Yes. Today is missed the first one, turning out to be the Gators' most low-scoring game by far. I mean, they scored 58, 73, 49, no, 39, 51. So I guess relatively close scoring to the Clinton game, but still. 7 minutes to go. The second free throw was made.
Amelia is very sick right now.
Yeah.
Very sick. I mean, it looked like she was just gasping for air there. But I remember when I talked to her during halftime, she didn't sound good.
Brooks subbed onto the court here for Leah. A free throw version of a Tyrese Halliburton shot. So that'll count. Una throws it over to Brooke. And Ladina just isn't able to connect. And the ball's kicked around by Margaret. So Gator ball. 6:35 to go. 6-point deficit. And it's intercepted. It was off the hands of Margaret on the pass from Shu. And yeah. Pass into the paint, and that Anya hits the deck, and she is clutching her hand. That's a bad sign. She took a hard spill there, in some visible pain.
And her teammates are laughing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, come on.
Maybe she was just baiting foul.
Yeah, I mean, she looks fine now, so that I think that actually is exactly what happened. She puts up the layup and misses it. Amelia, nice tug. Margaret misses jumper. Gators ball. Uno gets around Margaret, who's given them so much trouble today. Takes a shot and it's blocked. And let's see. What's the call? .6:03 to go. 2 shots, 2 free throws, an opportunity to hit the 30s for the Gators.
Una is perfect
Yeah.
on free throws this season. And continues the streak.
I mean, if they make this one, this is a 1-possession game. The third time. It's in and out. Did it get the rebound? Can't put it up.
Yeah, her wrist is fine.
Yeah. 2 for 3. 2 points for the Gators. 2 points closer to a win. And now a travel, and that's only going to help things. They're only down 4 points with 6 minutes. This is so doable. Finally, a little bit less intense of a press from the Huskies. Brock gives it over to Shu. Shu, the wide open 3. No.
And that's what you need to hit. I mean, Shu was 5 feet away from the closest defender. And those are the
I
shots
just don't
you
get
need
how
to
that's
make.
not a travel right there from 21. I mean, Margaret.
Exactly.
Now
Great
it is.
call.
Yeah. Una takes the 3 to make it a 1-point game. It connects.
Una hits a big 3 to put the Gators within 1.
Una stepping into the spotlight, taking charge. They scored the last 5 Gator points. 13 in trouble. The layup is put up. It's good.
It looks like the Gators froze there. I mean, they didn't even move when she went to put that up.
Okay, a 1-possession game. 36-33. Just under 5 minutes to go on the clock. Brooke for the shot and for the tie. No. And a foul is called. Brooke Goldberg draws the foul and has a chance.
Make this a 1-point game.
Let's go, Brooke.
Brooke misses her first. Brooke is yet to make a free throw this season. And I'm only saying that because when I say something on the broadcast, the opposite happens.
Like that?
And just like that!
Okay, it's a 2-point game, guys. This is the smallest deficit the Gators have faced in a long time. Silence and a free throw. No, too strong. Greenberg.
Gators need a stop here.
Yeah.
Talk!
Chen taking the 3. Can't go. Margaret the rebound. A pass in. Latina comes up with the rebound, and she's fighting for it, and Chen on the ground.
That was a great job by Lindina there. I've said it in the past, and I've said it again. That is the queen of rebounds, and she comes up with another one.
All right, folks, here we go. This is the moment. This is the moment that we were talking about earlier. The Gators, they were down 11. They've pulled to within 2. Una, the last 5 points have been courtesy of them. Has the ball into the hands of shooting, now into the hands of Lindina. The paint, it's in and out. The Gators were that close, and the pass is absolutely tomahawked out of bounds from Lindina. .420 to go.
No.
Oh, and Lindina throws it into the hands of Margaret, and now the pass is thrown away. So it's a moon point. Noah, who are you giving the ball to right now? To tie the game or take the lead? 34-36, 14 weeks up done.
I want to see that play again where Lindina and Amelia both go for screens, and it gives Shu or Una a wide open 3.
Brooks with passes to the defense. Comes down court, and Amelia throws it away. A little bit of a high pass there.
I love how much Amelia loves basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, threw the pass away, and she's still smiling. She's really just happy to be playing.
Clock continues to click down. 3:45. Looks like the Huskies are stalling a little bit here. That's their 7th pass. Now 8th. Margaret takes the 3. No, it's too strong. Foul is called. First shot's good. Go back to a 3-point game. One more shot remaining. Number 13, Anya. That's good as well. 2 for 2. Back to 4 points. Timeout Gators. All right, the Gators come back onto a court and are greeted by cheers. 3:36 to go. They're down by 4. 38-34. Shu Ying, Brooke Goldberg, Una, Lindina, and Amelia. The starting 5. To Una. Boyd, 2 defenders. Brooke. A pass into Amelia, and she saves it. No, oh, no. And it's Ferrari was calling timeout, and
Amazing timeout by Ferrari. They're calling it before the ball went out of bounds.
yeah, I mean, that's...
So
It really... Go ahead.
the Gators will still have possession after, and I need them to clean this up a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
this has been a game of mistakes and sloppiness, and they are only down by 4.
Yeah.
If they can just clean it up and play some good basketball for the last 4 minutes, they could take this game by 10 points.
Yeah, they really could. If the Gators do manage to do that feat, we will be looking for an interview from...
We'll get an interview either way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, usually we don't get them after losses, but you know what? Let's think of winning right now. Shooting to Una. Una the 3 again. Too strong. Lindina puts it up.
Yeah!
Lindina strikes again. 2-point game. Crowd starting to get noisy, and there's still time. There's still so much time. There's over 3 minutes. 3:06. Ferrari's yelling talk into the paint. Wide open layup. No. Brooke gets the rebound. And
Help.
ooh. And Brooke trips over a defender. And luckily everyone's okay. That could have been bad. The pass is in. Amelia takes her on and succeeds. And it's into the hands of Una. Oh, no. And she lost the ball. Margaret with the ball. Passes it and now it's back up top. Rena. Oh, the Gators were that close. Rena takes the three. No. Lendina gets the rebound, and can the Gators secure it? They can't. Oh, they can't. It was thrown out of bounds. Amelia and Shu had a moment of misconnection. And this is disappointing. Oh, I mean, that's 2 times now where they've. And no, Shu has it. Shu's racing down the court. Shu ties it.
Game!
Tie game with 2:22 remaining. So much frustration and so many miscues. It is a tie game. The Gators have come all the way back. They've tied it. 13 gets to open lane and puts it in. 2 minutes to go. Shu to Una. And Brooke with a high pass over. And I mean, that just can't happen. It was knocked away by Anya.
Anya trying to take Ferrari's head off that.
And it actually was a good pass. That was a smart play. I like that from Brooke, by the way. Una. And loses the ball. Rena, Margaret to the basket on Brooke. Puts it up for 2, and it's in and out. There we go. Gators again. Una comes down court. And Brooke passes to Margaret. Margaret drives to the basket on Brooke. Puts it up for 2. Can't go. Rena. Foul is called. 126.
Both teams are at 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Both teams in foul trouble.
And Rena's going to be taking free throws here for
No.
the.
I'm wrong. Gators are at 5. Huskies are at 3.
Sorry, guys. The bleachers were shaking so loudly there, the camera quality decreased for a second. The first free throw was missed. The second one has the same feet, and it's into the hands. And what's going on? Why is there a whistle? It was into the hands of Greenberg, and it's a turnover, and it's Gator ball.
Una has the open lane. Pass over to Brooke. Brooke for 3. Bang! Brooke Goldberg puts the Gators on top with 1 minute left in this game. Wait, they're calling that too, so it's a tie game. Was Brooke's foot on the line?
I thought that was a 3, and we'll go back and we'll look at the replay later.
Oh, they fixed it. 41-40.
41-40 Gators. Brooke Goldberg has delivered the Gators their first lead of the game. And that deserves to be the first free throw. 1:08 to go. The second free throw is good.
He
And
makes
it's
it.
tied.
Tie game.
Here we go. We could be set for a walk-off here. Brooke and Una play catch. Brooke to Una. Ball in Shu's hands. Shu drives to the basket. Puts up the floating shot. No. Off the front rim. Shu. Oh, she almost had the rebound.
Stop!
Emma comes down court. Feeds it in to Anya. And a timeout. 41 seconds to go. The Gators with a round of applause. Brooke Goldberg hit the 3, gave the Gators the lead by 1 point, and then the Huskies came back, got a free throw to tie it.
Lendina is at 17 rebounds on the day. I believe her career high is 35 or something, which is an insane number.
Yeah, and that was from last week.
Brooke is 2 for 3 on the day with 3-point shots. Both of them very big. Her first one that was that one that really shifted the momentum, if you remember,
Mhm.
and the second there to put the Gators on top.
This game coming down to the wire.
The Huskies seen what happens when you come to the Swamp. I mean, this is a home game for them, but the Gator environment, the Swamp, has done a great job at not letting them take free throws.
Huskies the ball. The pass is thrown in. It's 21, having a bit of an open lane. Emma puts it in. Huskies lead. And what's going on with the clock? The clock isn't moving, and now it does. It was delayed. The clock was delayed. And
Ferrari calls a full timeout.
Emma got
I saw
around.
that too, Lance.
Emma got around a defender. I think it was Amelia. Put it up and put it in and gave the Huskies a 2-point lead. 43-41, 35.3 seconds to go on the clock. In the fourth quarter of what has been, and I said this last time, but has been, again, a roller coaster of a game. Filled with many downs, but a potential to end on an up.
Shu Ying is also doing a pretty good job today. She has 9 on the Gators, 41 points, and she has 5 assists.
If the Gators come back and win this game, who do you think the MVP goes to?
It depends who hits the next shot.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it is whoever hits that next shot. It doesn't matter what has happened the rest of the game. This is a new game. They're down by 2. They need to hit one shot.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, Shu's got to take the shot, right? Surely. Maybe give it to Lindina in the paint. All right, here we go, guys. Uno with the ball. Passes to Brooke. Brooke for the 3, and again, good! Brooke Goldberg connects again. What a huge shot. 28 seconds to go.
Brooke Goldberg.
24 takes the 3. No, it's too short. 19 seconds. They fight for the rebound. A Huskies on top of it.
Your LMU Gators are up by 1 point with 16 and a half seconds on the clock, and it is their ball. I mean, Huskies will need a foul here.
Una passes to Brooke, and that is a foul.
So Una will get 3 shots, I believe, with a chance to put the Gators up by 4. Oh, sorry, it's only their 4th foul. And there it is again. Now Shu will take her shots. Yo. That's 5.
And when Brooke hit that shot, the gym erupted. It was a great sight. It really was. Everyone was jumping up and down. The Gators bench was going insane. Even the people over there in the doorway were jumping up and down.
The board operator today might be one of the Gators' biggest enemies.
Yeah. I mean, it cost them a point.
And almost cost them the foul shots there. You can hear a pin drop in this gym.
Two shots. Shu. No. Misses the first one. And if she misses...
And that's not allowed. The Huskies manager coughed during that.
Yeah. And if she makes this one, I'm sure the Huskies are going to be going for the 3. Okay,
She makes it. Gators up by 2.
All right, guys, a timeout, and we're going to be back in a second. Brooke Goldberg with 2 huge threes.
She's given the Gators their first lead this entire game.
Well, they took the lead earlier, but yeah.
They did?
She hit the 3 earlier, too.
Yeah. Brooke Goldberg gave Gators their first lead this entire game twice this quarter.
Yeah.
You can really see the sportsmanship and that connection over there. I mean, the Gators players, if we look at the Huskies players, they're individuals over there listening to the coach, but the Gators, they're one team. They're hugging each other. They're connected.
Yeah.
You see what I mean, Lance?
I do.
And after a messy game, to say the least, from both teams, the Gators are up by 2. And the board operator has finally updated the scoreboard to reflect the foul shot.
All right, here come the Gators. Jane, Ladina, Una, Brooke, and Shu.
Brooke Goldberg. She could do another big moment this game. Give the Gators some insurance.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be Rena to throw it in. The Gators are going to have to defend the 3-point line with their lives here. And the pass is over to Greenberg. Greenberg for the 3! Oh, she just missed it. It was in and out. Lindina with the ball.
That was a huge 3. Whoa. How is that Husky ball?
And it's Huskies the ball.
That was Lindina's possession that entire... What?
Timeout again.
Lindina had that. That shouldn't have even been a jump ball. But the call is what the call is.
All right, same starting 5 again for the Gators. 6.5 seconds to go on the clock.
Gators need some lockdown defense here. They cannot let the Huskies get another shot off.
Yeah. All right, here we go. The pass is in, and Ladina has it. 2 seconds, 1 second, and now foul.
She's foul.
She's fouled.
So she'll get shots.
And now it's 0.7 seconds to go.
If she makes just one shot, the Gators cannot lose this game. But with just 0.7 seconds on the clock, it's looking like the Gators pulled this comeback off.
Yeah.
Lance, how far were they down? Like 15?
They were down 11. 11 was their max. Okay, misses the first one. The second shot attempt is no good. And that's going to do it. And the Gators win.
Your LMU Gators.
What a game. What a comeback for the Gators. Game of the season. After what started off such a sloppy game, they came back. They showed fight. They showed spirit. They did what they didn't do. At the end, they connected with the. They hit the threes. Rick Goldberg hit two of them. Lindina showed fight the entire game. Shu also stepped up. And the Gators captured the victory and improve to 6-1, and they send Eleanor Roosevelt down to a record of 2-2. And once again, we'll be ready for interviews here. Once again, folks, we're just waiting on some interviews here. Our two targets today, Brooke, of course, and Coach Ferrari. They'll be out in a second, but right now they are behind that door out there discussing the game and I'm sure just processing everything that just happened, which was a lot. What a game.
Thank you for coming, Brooke.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel great. Crazy game. Crazy game.
What were you thinking right after you hit those threes? What were you thinking right after you hit those threes?
To be honest, I was really thinking. I was just like in the moment. Everyone was going crazy. It was just a crazy moment. I didn't know what to feel. Sorry. How many viewers are watching this right now?
Only 5.
Oh, if my grandparents are watching this, hi. You probably are. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
What do you think the
Okay.
Gators? What do you think the Gators as a team struggled with today?
I think we struggled with making bad passes and breaking the press. We definitely need to work on breaking the press because we had a lot of turnovers. Yeah, from that.
And then, so what do you want? Other than that, what do you want them to work on for the next game against Eleanor Roosevelt?
What? Oh, sorry. What do we want to work on?
What will you work on?
Oh, better passing. I had a lot of turnovers, but overall, I think we did a really good job, and we should all be proud of ourselves today. Everyone contributed.
Make sure to keep up that 3-point shot.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Coach, absolutely crazy game today. And I know it's a very high moment, but there was a point today where you guys were down by 11 points and you called a timeout. What did you say, and how were you guys able to overcome that deficit?
I just told them that they gotta be careful with the press. They pressed us well. They were a good defensive team, but I just said we're rushing on the press way too much. Go opposite ball side, and it ended up working to our favor in the end. Again, very proud of this group. They don't quit. They don't quit.
Yeah. The passing was a bit messy today. There was a lot of turnovers. How are you guys going to fix that for your next game, which is against the same team on, I think, the 24th?
Yes, we have a busy practice tomorrow. We're definitely going to go over the pressure. I told the girls it's not going to be easy. Some team's going to press, and we're going to be ready for it. So tomorrow, a lot of intensity at practice. But again, got to go over our offense for sure as well. We just need our players to show up. And we're in a little bit of a rut right now, but we're going to work on that.
And then one final thing, too. Amelia and Lindina did a lot of the in-the-paint work today. They were the ones who were getting the rebounds. Lindina did amazing, especially in the second half in the paint. Can you speak to that?
Again, Lindina's had one of the craziest seasons I've had. I've been here for 4 years, and I've never seen somebody rebound like her. She's just an animal on the boards, and she's aggressive, and that's what I needed. But I taught her that for the past 2 years, just get aggressive, and she learned from one of my previous players that's aggressive. So, again, it's translated in Amelia, again, defensive force again.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't be more proud of this group. 6-1, 1 win away from clinching playoffs. So
that's great.
I'm proud of them.
Okay. Thank you so much, Coach. Great job today. All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining us in this absolutely crazy game. So fun having you guys here today. I'm Lance Rosenstruck, and this is LMU Media.